Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a video here from What's for Tea. She does cooking videos and she is in Scotland, from Scotland. I've actually made I think two of her recipes before, and this one kind of came up, and I love soup, even though it's like 95 degrees outside. I love some soup. This is one of her older videos, but I'm sure it's absolutely awesome. Everything she's done that I've seen has been amazing. So if you don't follow her, absolutely you should go check out her page. I'll have a link to this video in the description. But this one is Scottish Cock-a-Leekie soup recipe, chicken and leek soup Scottish recipe. Um, it looks really good. I've come across it a couple times. Sometimes the broth is darker, sometimes it's lighter. But this is what I'm considering making here. I don't know, maybe this week or towards the weekend. But shoot, let's go ahead and get into this video and see what all goes in this soup. You guys gotta let me know too if you've tried it, what your thoughts are. I'm sure a lot of you have tried it. If you like it a lot.
Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea, and I hope that I find you all very well indeed. If this is your first time here, a very warm welcome to you also, and welcome to my wee corner of YouTube. Right, so this is the 8th instalment of my wee festive food and drink ideas, and tonight I'm making a good old Cock-a-Leekie soup. If you've never heard of this before, it's basically a chicken and leek soup. I always make soup as an option on Christmas Day, and I think this year is going to be good old Cock-a-Leekie. It's easy to make, can be made well in advance, it freezes really well and relatively cheap to make, so it's great all round. I've listed everything that I'm using in the description box down below in case you want to make this at a later date. So thank you very much for popping over, and this is what you're going to need if you want to give it a wee go. First of all, I'm using a teaspoon each of rosemary and thyme. These are just dried herbs. I'm using 3 medium carrots, which I've grated. I'm using 8
Oh, I
leeks,
thought that
which
was
I've
cheese.
chopped, into quite big chunks actually. I'm using a whole, fresh, free-range chicken. This is just over £2. And I'm also using 200 grams of long grain rice, and that's it. The only thing
Very
you'll need
simple.
extra is salt and pepper. You can add as much as you like, just according to your own taste. Right, so that's it. Super simple and absolutely delicious, and a must try if you haven't beforehand. So first thing you want to do is grab yourself a large stock pot with a lid, put a quarter of your leeks into the bottom of your pan, and then rest your chicken on top of that, and put another quarter of your leeks on top of that, and fill the whole thing up with some water, cover it up.
I would probably just use like a rotisserie chicken. That's usually what I do if I make like chicken soup or any kind of chicken soup. Is just get a rotisserie. It's so cheap here. Like, you can get a cold one for I think less than $4 at like Walmart, and they're delicious. So good and meaty.
And let it come to the boil. Once it's boiling, you can reduce your heat and simmer away for about an hour, or until your chicken is falling off the bone. Now this will depend on, what type of chicken you've got, how old it is, the size, a lot of things actually. So just check back after about 50 minutes just to see how it's getting on. My one took an hour exactly. Like I say guys, this is just over £2, so it's not very big. I'd say it's a sort of medium sized chicken.
I
I'm
love
just going to give mine a
leeks.
wee poke just to see where I am.
Not ready yet.
So I gave this one an extra 10 minutes like I said, and it's absolutely perfect now. So
Oh
that was
yeah.
1 hour exactly. The next thing you want to do is get your chicken out and then just set it to the side, because we're going
So
to
you
use
keep
that
the
later.
water.
And then you want to drain your liquid through a sieve or a colander so that you're just left with the clear broth, and return that back to your pan. You can just discard anything that was, in your sieve or your colander. Just dump that into the bin. We don't need that anymore. All we need is your clear stock.
Yeah, I'd probably just get some chicken stock, cook the leeks in it, take the leeks out, and then I've got the rotisserie chicken. I would think it's just kind of the same.
So just bring it back to the boil.
Have you guys made this and used like a already done chicken?
And then
Let
you
me
want
know.
to go and wash your rice and then add that to your stock. And give this a simmer for about 10 minutes. After your 10 minutes, just pop back and you can pop in your rosemary and your thyme. You can use any herbs you like, but I think rosemary and thyme go really well with chicken.
I use my chicken soup.
Traditionally as well, you would be adding prunes to this just at the end, but I absolutely hate prunes. So I'm not going to put any in, but feel free to add prunes at the end if you like.
Prunes?
So once your rice has had the 10 minutes, you just want to go ahead and pop in your grated carrots and the rest of your leeks. And just give it a good stir round. This is super simple, this soup, it really is, but you know what, it's so delicious. The stock,
I love soup.
The stock that the chicken produces is phenomenal. Just pop your lid back on and give this 20 to 25 minutes.
Looks good. Looks hearty.
You'll know when it's ready, when your rice is soft and all your vegetables are cooked. Just like this. We're just about there now. And you can see the lovely oil on top of that broth that's obviously from the chicken. And smells beautiful, really does. So all you've got to do now is add your salt and pepper. You can add as much as you like, it'll just depend on your own individual taste. I just popped in about a teaspoon of pepper and probably about a tablespoon of salt. But like I say, this is entirely down to you. Some people don't like salt at all. I just think it helps to bring the flavours out. Just give it a final wee stir.
Looks really good.
And that's it done.
It's so good when you don't feel good.
Like I say, this is beautiful just to pop in a big crock pot with a ladle, and sit it on your Christmas table for your starter, just as an option. So all you have to do now is pop it into a bowl. So you want to start off with some of your chopped chicken from the chicken you removed from your stock earlier, and just
so
top
you don't
it up,
add the
with your
chicken
soup from the pan. And that's
just...
it. You can still see the lovely oil on top. Oh, it's delicious. Lovely and warming as well, especially at this time of the year. And really as a meal in its own right, it's so filling with the chicken, the rice, the veg,
bread
the soup.
and butter,
And we're
soup.
also having some crusty tiger bread with some lovely butter on the top.
It's good.
I could just have this
I'm
all
hungry
over
now.
again, I really could. Such a greedy person.
I love her videos. I love her voice and her accent. I just think it's so sweet. Yeah, let me know. Should I make this one? It's a pretty simple one, so I don't think I can mess it up too bad. I'm surprised like the chicken doesn't just go in with the soup while it's cooking or towards the end. Is that like normally how you do it? Do you do the chicken in the bowl and then pour the soup over it, or do you guys sometimes does it depend on the recipe? Do you guys sometimes add the chicken to the soup? Let me know. And let me know if you've done it where you've made it like the quick, easy version like I would. And, you know, or even if you have like leftover already cooked chicken that you would use with it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys would want to see me make this and try it. Because it definitely looks up my alley. I love soup, and especially with bread and butter. Also, when my grandmother was here and lived with us, that was she and I got along real good because we eat a lot of soup, and that's what we would do. We would have bread and butter with it. I eat like a 90-year-old woman, so that's cool. It is what it is. Uh, Makes me happy. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me make and try this soup. I am back now from my beach vacation. I've got lots of footage I still need to go through. I want to put a video together for you guys. We were staying in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we did take one day. We walked around kind of downtown Wilmington. We went to a different beach every day because there's like three within 30 minutes. So we did Wrightsville Beach, we did Cure Beach, and we did Carolina Beach. And I got video from all of them, kind of what's around them, if they had any attractions, or restaurants, whatever. And a couple pictures of the place, the Airbnb that we stayed at. That was pretty nice. Great hosts. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that put together for you guys. Hopefully, I'll have it by the end of this by Friday. I'm hoping. Um, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Can't wait to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hype, and definitely go check out What's for Tea because she is awesome.